Gonna be great, Charlie.
I love drinking lean. I love lean, Charlie. I love lean.
Every fan of Call of Duty Zombies remembers their first time stepping into KINO Der Toten. The flicker of the projector, the dust of an abandoned theater, the silence before the groans of the undead echoed through the halls. When Black Ops 1 released in 2010, Zombies wasn't just a hidden extra anymore. It was a selling point. Millions of players around the world booted up KINO Der Toten as their first experience with the mode. And for many, this was the map that defined their love for zombies. This is my interpretation of the story of KINO Der Toten, the curtain rise of zombies' golden age. By the time Call of Duty Black Ops 1 launched, zombies had grown far beyond Treyarch's expectations. Knock Der Toten was a bonus mode. Doris turned it into a phenomenon. And with the next generation of Call of Duty, the developers had the opportunity to fully integrate zombies into the package. For many players, KINO wasn't just another map. It was their very first. If you didn't buy the World at War DLCs, KINO Der Toten was your introduction. And what an introduction it was. From the moment you spawned into that dark lobby, standing under a grand chandelier with peeling wallpaper and broken statues, it felt like something bigger. Zombies wasn't just a mode anymore. It truly became an experience. The setting alone set KINO apart. Instead of a bunker or a swamp, we got an abandoned German theater from the 1940s, complete with a stage, backstage area, dressing rooms, and a massive projector. The design was pure atmosphere. Torn velvet curtains, rows of broken seats, flickering lights, the smell of dust and decay. It felt like you were trapped inside a haunted opera house. It was elegant yet terrifying, grand yet claustrophobic. The theater wasn't just a backdrop, it was part of the identity of zombies. The stage where the curtain would rise after activating the power became iconic. It was as if you weren't just fighting the undead, you were performing for them. KINO's design struck the perfect balance between accessibility and complexity. The map's circular layout made it easy for beginners to navigate. At the same time, advanced players discovering training routes, camping spots, and strategies that kept the map endlessly replayable. The lobby and the stage became the heart of the action. Many players remember holding the stage, running loops around the projector, or kiting zombies through the lobby's wide staircase. For casual players, it felt manageable. For skilled players, it became a playground for high round runs. KINO wasn't overwhelming, it wasn't confusing. It was perfect. KINO kept everything fans had come to love from World at War. Perks like Juggernog, Speed Cola, Double Tap, and Quick Revive. The mystery box with the ray gun and thunder gun, and of course, the Pack-a-Punch machine. But it wasn't just copy and paste. Each of these systems felt perfected here. Juggernog was essential for survival. The mystery box brought tension with every spin, and Pack-a-Punch, tucked away in its own cinematic sequence, felt like a reward every time you unlocked it. To upgrade weapons, players had to use the teleporter on the stage and link it to the mainframe in the lobby. Once activated, the teleporter whisked you away to the Pack-a-Punch room, a hidden chamber behind the projector. This sequence became legendary. The screen flickered, the teleport effect glitched reality, and suddenly you were in a room that felt out of place, almost dreamlike. You could see the entire theater from behind the glass, almost as if you were watching yourself perform. But that wasn't all. Each teleport sometimes dropped you into random rooms across the map. Offices, labs, strange storage rooms, flashing, surreal images that hinted at a deeper story. These fleeting glimpses expanded the mystery of zombies, making players wonder what larger story was unfolding behind the scenes. KINO also introduced one of the most beloved wonder weapons in zombies history, the Thunder Gun, a massive black and gray cannon with two barrels. It wasn't just powerful, it was satisfying. Pull the trigger, and the Thunder Gun unleashed a concussive blast of air that sent zombies flying backwards, crumpling into lifeless heaps. It wasn't just about killing, it was about style. The sound, the impact, the feeling of clearing an entire horde with a single shot. It became an instant classic. Combined with all the perks, Pack-a-Punch weapons, the Thunder Gun gave players the ultimate power fantasy. KINO also introduced a new type of enemy, the Nova 6 crawlers, mutated creatures that crawled on all fours and released toxic gas upon death. They added chaos to the battlefield. Some players found them annoying, especially when the gas obscured vision or slowed you down. But they added tension, forced movement, and gave the map its own unique challenge. The hiss of a Nova Crawler was enough to make your skin crawl. Traps also made a big return in KINO, and for many high round players, they became essential. The fire traps and electric traps, they weren't just gimmicks. They were key tools for conserving ammo and holding down areas. This created layers of strategy. Should you rely on weapons, perks, and Pack-a-Punch? Or master the art of training zombies into traps to extend your survival? KINO was approachable, but it also rewarded mastery. KINO's atmosphere was unmatched, from the haunting piano intro of 115 by Alina Siegman to the echo of Samantha's laughter when you grabbed a power-up. The sound design carried the experience. The groans of zombies echoing through the halls, the crackle of the teleporter, the booming voice announcing double points. Every sound burned itself into players' memories, and the music Easter eggs hidden within film reels became fan favorites, turning each match into a rock concert of survival. Lore also took center stage in KINO. For the first time, the zombie storyline felt like a saga. Radios and film reels revealed Group 935's experiments, Richtofen's sinister plans, and Samantha's control over the undead. This was where players began piecing together the bigger picture. Element 115, the fractured timeline, the character's bizarre journey across time and space. KINO felt like a chapter in a book, not just a standalone experience. And of course, the characters themselves, Dempsey, Nikolai, Takio, and Richtofen, became legends here. Their banter, their one-liners, their personalities, they gave the chaos humor, heart, and life. KINO's biggest strength was accessibility. It wasn't overwhelming like some later maps, and it didn't require complex Easter eggs or setups. You could hop in, learn the map quickly, and still feel the tension of survival. The accessibility made it the most played zombies map of all time. For many players, KINO der Toten was, and still is, zombies. It was the entry point, the standard, the map that set expectations for everything else. High round players, casual players, solo runs, 4-player chaos, KINO had something for everyone. It wasn't just a map, it was a key defining cultural moment. KINO's legacy is undeniable. To this day, it is remembered as one of the greatest zombie maps ever made. Its layout, its weapons, its atmosphere, it all came together to create lightning in a bottle. It's been remade, remastered, and referenced across the series. From Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles to fan projects, to it being set in Revelations, KINO continues to live on. But more than its mechanics or remakes, KINO is remembered because of what it meant. It wasn't just a map. It was the moment zombies became a household name. Looking back, KINO der Toten wasn't the most complex map. It didn't have the biggest or complex Easter eggs or the craziest mechanics, but it didn't need to. KINO was zombies at its purest. A haunting theater, a few powerful weapons, and wave after wave after wave of the undead. For millions of players, it was the map where friendships were forged, where late night gaming sessions stretched until sunrise, where memories were made. KINO der Toten wasn't just a map, it was the stage where Call of Duty Zombies truly took center spotlight. And when that curtain rose, the golden age of zombies had just begun. I hope you guys liked my interpretation of KINO der Toten, the most iconic zombies map. I'll see you guys in the 5 video.
Mira bien, hijo de tu puta madre. Soy Mencho, güey. Relaja tu puta gente a la verga. Soy Mencho, güey. No cuelgues, hijo de la verga. Te tengo